Soldiers are sent out to battle, fully aware of the dangers of war.
Last year, the cruelty of combat became a harsh reality for a soldier from Novi. His life as he saw it will never be the same.
Fox News' Andre Isom tells his incredible story of acceptance and survival in tonight's Fox Focus.
Growing up, I've always wanted to, be a soldier. I knew what I was signing up for. I guess it was just in my blood.
And even on this day, March 14th, 2007, in this Humvee, Private First Class Casamir of Novi had no regrets.
Just out of nowhere, I heard a blast.
The blast, an explosion from a roadside bomb. Kaz was the intended target. This soldier fighting for our freedom overseas was thrust into a battle that even the bravest man couldn't win.
My ears started to ring really loud, and I thought that at that moment, this is it, So I grabbed my cross, my hand like this, and started praying. Shot my head down, and it took me a couple seconds to realize what was going on. And from that last day I saw, everything was gone.
Imagine, in an instant, you're robbed of your eyesight. Nothing can prepare you for that. And the way Kaz was forced into blindness was brutal. Shrapnel, sharp metal fragments, pierced their way through his protective eye gear. This picture puts it all into perspective.
It was hard because we just wanted to be by his bedside. That was probably the hardest thing. Not being able to comfort him, not knowing what he's thinking, not to be able to hold his hand.
All I knew that I was alive still, and I knew things were going to be different.
Different, because the surgeries could not fix this. So he just had to forget what life was like before, when he could see it.
It affected everybody.
His family, his friends, his future, as he relearns the ways of the world.
I was trying to put myself in his shoes and, what would I do if I lost my eyesight, and I thought about a lot of the things that he couldn't do. But I mean, he's proved me wrong, in every which way.
He is amazing. Kaz doesn't know it, but he is teaching all of us some really valuable lessons as he confronts every challenge and conquers them all.
Kaz is like one of the most inspirational kids I know. A lot of people take a lot of stuff for granted in life, and even things like sight or hearing or a limb.
I had to accept it, and just move on.
He makes it sound so simple. Well, that's because this 24-year-old veteran of war has always been a believer in making the best of things.
Kaz is one of those kids that you remember. Kaz was one of those kind of kids that would always make things work.
As a standout student and a star athlete at Novi High School.
I was very convicted. He had principles, values, and so to know that he was going to go into the military and support our country, I was not surprised at all.
He had credibility with his teammates, he had credibility with the coaches, and we just knew on a Friday night that this young man could deliver. And those kind of guys are stand-up people, and that's what you want, certainly.
Unfortunately, he was caught up in the horrors of war. It's a reality.
I'm not angry. I don't regret anything that I've done. I'm okay with it. It's just a chapter of my life, and now I'm on a new chapter of my life. I'm very grateful.
Grateful for what he does have and for what he can see. Hope and his solid support system, who will be his eyes when he needs them.
Just having my family and friends, that's pretty much all I need. Believe me, it's tough, but, there's more goodness in my life that makes me forget about what happened.
Kaz sees life much clearer now. Our hometown hero has truly triumphed over tragedy.
I wouldn't say I'm a hero. Everyone else would say I'm a hero. I serve my country, but there's a lot of other heroes out there besides me.
We are so proud of Kaz and how he has embraced his disability with such courage and bravery. He was promoted to Army Specialist and awarded the Purple Heart. Right now he is back home in Novi, and he is doing so many incredibly awesome things. So you do not want to miss part 2 of his inspirational journey next week. I'm Andrea Isom, Fox 2 News.